Are you preparing for the IELTS speaking test and worried about making mistakes that could lower your score? You're not alone. Many candidates struggle with the same issues, but the good news is that they're easy to fix with the right guidance. In this video, I'll walk you through the top 10 most common mistakes in IELTS speaking and how to avoid them, so you can boost your confidence and increase your band score. Let's begin with one of the most common problems: giving very short answers. If you reply with just a yes or no, or with one short sentence, you're not giving the examiner enough to evaluate. Instead, try to expand your answers with reasons, examples, or a quick story. For example, if you're asked, "Do you enjoy reading?" Don't just say, "Yes." Say something like, "Yes, I really enjoy reading because it helps me relax after a long day, and I get to explore different perspectives." Another big issue is memorizing answers. It's easy to fall into the trap of rehearsing perfect-sounding responses, especially for common questions like, "Tell me about your hometown." But the examiners are trained to spot memorized answers. They can sound unnatural and disconnected from the question. The solution? Practice speaking about common topics in different ways. Use your own words and focus on expressing real thoughts, not just perfect sentences. Let's talk about fillers. Those little words like, and, We all use them, but too many can make your speech sound hesitant or unprepared. If you're not sure what to say next, it's actually better to pause briefly and gather your thoughts. Silence can show control. Recording yourself can help you notice and reduce these habits. Another problem is speaking too fast or too slow. Speaking quickly can make you hard to understand, while speaking too slowly can sound unnatural and broken. Try to maintain a steady pace. Think of it like a relaxed conversation. Use natural pauses and intonation to sound more fluent. Grammar is another area where many test takers lose points. You don't need perfect grammar, but frequent mistakes, like incorrect verb tenses or subject-verb agreement, can hurt your score. It's better to use simpler, correct sentences than complex ones full of errors. For example, "I go to the market yesterday" should be, "I went to the market yesterday." It's small, but it matters. Pronunciation also plays a key role. You don't need a British or Canadian accent, but your words must be clear and easy to understand. If you're mispronouncing common words or mumbling, practice by repeating after native speakers. Use apps, videos, or audiobooks. Even 5 minutes a day can make a difference. A lot of candidates also use very basic vocabulary over and over again. Words like good, bad, nice, or very interesting. This limits your score in the lexical resource category. Try learning new words and expressions related to common IELTS topics, like travel, work, food, and education. For example, instead of good, say rewarding, delightful, or beneficial. Another mistake is not answering the question fully. Some people go off topic or skip part of the question, especially in speaking part 3, where questions get a little more abstract. Take a second to understand the question and organize your response. A clear, complete answer always scores higher than a rushed or confused one. Speaking in a robotic tone is another issue. Some test takers speak like they're reading from a script, with no emotion or personality. The speaking test is meant to be like a conversation. Show your personality, add opinions, smile if it feels natural. It's okay to be human. That connection makes you more memorable and more fluent. Finally, let's talk about fear. The fear of making mistakes, of not sounding perfect, of being judged. It's completely normal, but it holds many people back. Here's the truth. Even Band 8 speakers make small mistakes. What matters more is fluency, clarity, and your ability to keep going. Focus on communication, not perfection. So those are the 10 most common mistakes, and how to fix them. To improve, start by identifying your own weak areas. Record yourself, ask for feedback, and work on one skill at a time. You'll be amazed at how quickly you can grow. Thanks for listening, and if this helped you, don't forget to check out my next training on how to master the IELTS speaking cue card in part 2. Keep practicing, and you'll get the score you're aiming for.